This is the 2022 VW Golf R. And it has 315 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and believe it or not, it has a drift mode and a manual. Now, the hottest version of the Volkswagen MK8 Golf hatchback is going to arrive in the United States late next year. So it's going to arrive as a 2022 model. This is the new Golf R, the most powerful version of Volkswagen's latest MK8 Golf. It has a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-four with 315 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. The new Golf R will arrive in the U.S. near the end of 2021. The Golf R returns for the newest MK8 generation, and this hot hatch is looking hotter than ever. It also promises a bump in performance thanks to a more powerful engine, an upgraded all-wheel drive system, and a standard 6-speed manual transmission. Like before, a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-four is the sole engine choice, but this engine now produces 315 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, an increase of 27 horsepower and 30 pound-feet of torque compared to the MK7 car. Now, the US version will now make the same power as the European version, so you won't have to look across the pond with envy anymore. Imagine that, folks. A 6-speed manual transmission is standard, but the optional 7-speed dual-clutch automatic will likely be quicker. VW claims a top speed of 155 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 times of 4.7 seconds for the dual-clutch or dual sequential gearbox. The new Golf R all-wheel drive system is more sophisticated than before, thanks to a new torque vectoring rear differential. This enables a drift mode function that changes the system's torque distribution and also partially deactivates the stability control for some tail sliding action. The Golf R is lowered 0.8 inches compared with the standard Golf hatchback and comes standard with adaptive dampers. The front brakes are larger than before with 2 piston calibers. Look-wise, the Golf R uses a familiar theme for the exterior and interior, with the blue accents in the brake calibers, interior stitching, and other trim pieces. It'll be offered in only 3 colors: the eye-catching lapis blue metallic you see here, and the white, and plus the black too as well. It also has those 19-inch wheels wrapped in 235 series summer tires, a rear spoiler, a rear diffuser, larger ear intakes, and a body kit that makes it look like somewhat more aggressive than it did before. The new Golf R. All the US-bound Golf Rs will be offered in a fully loaded trim level with a sunroof, leather seats, and lots of other standard features. When it arrives near the end of 2021, buyers will only choose the exterior colors and transmission. Now, we expect the new Golf R to rise somewhat in price and account for the increase in performance and feature content, which should mean it's going to be starting in the $40,000 range. I mean, look at the interior. Of course, you see. I mean, it looks the same as the GTI interior, so there's really no difference than this in the Golf GTI. So definitely nice. You got the ambient lighting. You have the navigation, the nice screen, the digital dash, and you also have the Porscheristic gear shifter, as you can see here. It almost looks like a key fob. Some people think that this is a shaver stuck in there. Definitely nice. You have all the accoutrements. You have the cruise control, lane keep assist. You can't really see these buttons from here. And you also have the shifters behind the steering wheel for the dual sequential gearbox. Folks, this is the GT. This is the GTI interior, but when you look at those seats, that's when you know you're in the Golf R. When you see that R on the seats are definitely nice, folks. Nice bolstered seating surfaces and heated seats. So this Golf R is going to be about the action, folks. We can't wait to see the test out on the see them test it. See what the real 0 to 60 miles per hour is. See what the real braking is. So there's a lot of anticipation with the performance of the 2022 Volkswagen Golf R. It's just amazing, folks. Let's look at some of this. Some of the colors. You have the different accent on the mirrors. Not exactly carbon fiber, but more of a metallic type of color paint. You have the Golf R emblems. Overall, I think that the it's nice. It doesn't jump out. And the Golf R is meant not to jump out at you. It's like a sleeper. It's a sleeper performance car, and that's what a lot of people like it. It does have a more aggressive rear wing on the back, but not too aggressive at all. And the exhaust tips actually look a little bit more aggressive than they used to look, but it still has that conservative flair to it. But does it? And the only way that those who are not familiar with the Golf R, it's really easy to mistake this as a Golf, but when you see the tailpipes on the back, that tells you that it's got a little bit something extra. But it's not a super eye catcher, as though you would like $40,000 to be. If you're gonna spend that kind of money for a Volkswagen Golf. But those who are familiar with the Golf R, they'll know what time it is. They'll definitely know what time it is. But it goes without saying that the anticipation for the Volkswagen Golf 8th generation is quite high here in North America. It is emphasized when you're talking about the Golf R, the high performance version of the Golf range, that we already knew would be the most powerful Golf yet. We also know that a manual gearbox may be offered for this range topping Golf. But until VW confirmed the technical details, no one knew what we were getting into. Well, here it is, folks, the 2022 Volkswagen Golf R, which we can now confirm, again, 315 horsepower, 2.0 liter turbocharged engine. It's going to be offered with a 6-speed manual in the U.S. market, an optional 7-speed DSG dual clutch automatic transmission is available as well, along with the standard torque vectoring 4Motion all-wheel drive system. Yes, torque vectoring, folks. It's going to be it's a big difference than the last generation Golf, as we talked about earlier. And it looked like it's going to be a lot of fun in this baby. A lot of anticipation for the new 2022 Golf R. This is Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. 2022 Volkswagen Golf R. Definitely nice, folks. I like the back end of it. The back end is definitely nice. The interior is also nice as well. The steering wheel will be a nice fit for the hands as well. Definitely nice. You got the Golf R insignia here. And you have the nice You know, it reminds you of the M3, the thickness of the steering wheel. It also looks like they got a G meter in the dash. That's what it looks like from here, but you can't really tell. Definitely nice. And the ambient lighting, definitely nice. I wonder if these ambient lighting, like when another car comes close, does it turn red? When you open a door, does it turn red so that people know that your door is open? We don't know yet. If you do know, go ahead and put it in the comments. But besides that, there's a little bit of, there's a lot of little classiness about the Volkswagen Golf. But for $40,000, you're not going to get anything else more powerful and 315 horsepower at $40,000, unless you're going in the Camaro or American type of car. And so people are going to have choices between this and the Camaro for the same price. These are automotive reviews. Thanks for watching, and I think that if I had a choice, I would probably slide toward the Camaro. However, the Golf R does stand out, and it does have, a sort of niche about it. But it's a lot to think about. Hey, automotive reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.